Belachara offers seniors beautiful apartment living. It's a special, secure place to belong, providing choice, freedom and professional care. Each spacious apartment comes with an ensuite, veranda, security and on-call nurses. Entertain your guests in the elegantly appointed shared spaces. Our vibrant activities program will keep your mind and body active. Belachara welcomes new residents. Call us today on 5202 5300 for a personal tour.
Welcome back to News Geelong as we move into the cockpit. This innovative program is conducted jointly between Vision Australia and the Royal Geelong Yacht Club to give blind and low vision people the opportunity of experiencing the sea breezes running through the hair across the waters of Corio Bay. Queen of the Cockpit, Meryl Friend, has more.
Another wonderful day on Geelong's waterfront. We're here at the Royal Geelong Yacht Club where the last 10 years some of the yachties and the Lions Club get together and take out vision impaired people to have a wonderful day on the bay sailing. How did this all come about, Ray?
Approximately 10 years ago I was approached by the Warrandyte Lions Club to take on in the driver's seat, which is driving for the blind. They wanted to split from their club and transfer it to another club so they would have two events. We ran our event at Ford Proving Ground, which was very successful, but Ford don't always have that proving ground available to us, so the next time we ran it at the Geelong Showgrounds, and that's run with driving school cars, and the driving school instructors don't have the opportunity to earn money on a Saturday if they give us their time. So that sort of fell over, and we looked at the water. I was a member of the Yacht Club and a member of the Lions Club as well, and I got a boat down there and I thought, well, why shouldn't we use the boat to take the blind people out sailing? And so that's how it started, taking them out, and we rounded up all the guys with their boats and got them organised, and we started off taking out our 20 to 30 people each year, and it's continued on ever since then, and that's about it.
And Jan, your involvement, tell us over the last 10 years.
Yes, we do paperwork. It all has to be done properly. It is all sent out to Ballarat. Ballarat bring a bus down, a bus load every year down here. We send it out to Melbourne. We have people that drive down here every year from Melbourne. It's absolutely fantastic. It's just one big happy family. You see the same faces year after year. We do get some new ones, and it's just lovely to meet them. It's great.
Some children this year as well?
Yeah, we have two young men this year. They would only be about 12 years old and probably 8 years old, and they were the first timers, and they have had a ball.
Now, Myrtle, you've been coming down to the Royal Geelong Yacht Club for the last 10 years. You've been here every time. What is it that you enjoy so much out of it?
Well, just the peacefulness of being out on the water is one of the things that we appreciate the most. Not only the peacefulness, it's something to look forward to, and we look forward to it for weeks before, and then the excitement of being out there and the freedom of being out there is one of the things that we appreciate the most.
Now, tell me, you've been legally blind for 16 years. That would have been a very difficult transition.
It was. The macula turned up about 20 years ago, and it was shattering because you lose all your independence, you lose all the skills that you've practiced all your lifetime, really, and but it's something you've got to accept. And they kept telling me, Myrtle, you've got to learn to live with it. And I thought, if anybody says that to me again, I'll scream, because it's the hardest thing to do.
Of course. But I suppose there's been other areas in your life that you've had other experiences because of it as well. You were driving out at Sandown, I hear.
Yes, I drove down the straight at Sandown over 100 kilometres an hour, and that was a thrill. I drove on the Ford Proving Ground, and my husband, who worked at Ford's for many years, was so envious of me driving on that ground out there, and he couldn't.
You're more of a thrill seeker than me.
And then I drove at the showgrounds, And we had to drive between witches' hats out there, but I came home with good marks, so that was all right.
Fantastic. Well, I'm glad you've been able to enjoy this lovely day, and we hope it continues for many years to come.
So do I, and I wish them well.
From the Royal Geelong Yacht Club, Meryl Friend, News Geelong.
Thank you, Meryl. Put on the picnic clothes and head out to the Lara Food and Wine Festival this Sunday, being held at the Pyrrha Homestead, located at 108 Windermere Road in Lara. Melway's reference 423C2.
One of the great culinary events on the Victorian calendar each and every year is the Lara Food and Wine Festival, a sensational day out and brilliantly organised. We saw that last year with 14,000 people made very comfortable, and what a time they had. And we're talking with organising committee member Tara Iacovella, as well as Andrew Burgess and the defending champion chef Daniel Brio.
Oh, look, it grows each year, and it's an amazing event for not only Lara, the local community of Lara, but also Geelong as a whole. And we have guests people coming down from Melbourne and interstate as well for this festival. So it's in its 5th year now, and it's bigger and better than ever before.
Well, you've got some surprises, I'm sure, again this year, as you have in the past.
Absolutely. This year we're lucky enough to announce that we have Alice from MasterChef joining us on stage for the Ultimate Chef Challenge. Now, Alice, you may remember, she had the big red glasses, very, very vibrant, bubbly personality, so she'll be lots of fun, and she's really looking forward to being part of our festival.
Well, Andrew Burgess, it's some part of your responsibility also to line up celebrities and the special guests, so what other surprises can we let out of the bag at this time?
Yes, well, the Chef Challenge is now in its 4th year. So we've got some of Geelong's best chefs and the Bellarine's best chefs coming along to compete for the title of the Ultimate Chef Challenge. And Alice, plus Rosa Mitchell is back. She is a big favourite with all the foodies around Geelong and, you know, really around Melbourne, and she's just opened a brand new restaurant, so we're really looking forward to having her back. And she will be judging the Ultimate Chef Challenge as well as doing some cooking demonstrations. And we've added a new twist to the Ultimate Chef Challenge where we will be including the front of house and waiters in this challenge. So the little twist is that they will be given an envelope, and that will contain a number of exhibitors. They'll have to go to those exhibitors fairly quickly, select some mystery gifts, some mystery ingredients, and bring them back to the chefs who will have to integrate those into the dish that they've got to cook in 15 minutes.
Wow, it's a full-on production, isn't it? There's no doubt about that. And the defending champion, I might add, is with us today, and we're very pleased that Daniel Brio, who we've spoken to before, because winning awards is not uncommon for you.
Look, we just try really hard, I guess, all the time, but this year will be interesting. There's a couple of different elements involved this year, which will be quite exciting. Speaking to some of the chefs involved last week at the World's Longest Lunch, they're going to be coming out with their guns blazing this year, I think, so we're in for a good one, that's for sure.
Well, Daniel, you were voted the most popular restaurant here at the Black Bull in Norable Street last year, and you've had a bit of pressure put on you, haven't you?
Look, I didn't go in there with any intentions to win. I just was happy to be part of it last year, but anyway, I've got this pressure on this year, so it'll be interesting to see which way it goes.
Well, Tara, all you need now is great weather for Sunday, and a huge crowd last year, 14,000, just looking down from that beautiful balcony at Pyrrha Homestead. It was such a sight.
It's a beautiful setting, and it's lovely to see so many people out enjoying the beautiful grounds of Pyrrha and indulging in all the lovely food and wine that we have on offer. This year we have over 90 exhibitors, so it's our biggest festival ever. 38 of them are brand new to the festival, so the other 60 odd are exhibitors that come back year after year, so we're happy to have them back. And so we've got exhibitors, we've got 3 cheesemakers this year, we've got chocolatiers, we've got a couple of bakers or bread makers, we've got lots of sauces and condiments, again, lots of spices, people selling spices, and of course we have the boutique breweries and the vineyards joining us again. So it'll be an absolutely fabulous festival with lots of hot and cold food on offer, as well as lots of packaged food, bottles and sauces and that type of thing that people can take away with them.
Well, we were so impressed last year with the organisation. It seemed to go like clockwork, and you're to be congratulated for that. To cater for so many people in one spot, such as that homestead, was quite remarkable.
Look, it's a community event. There's lots of people behind the scenes making it a great day out for everybody. So we've got 2 stages operating all the time, so that takes a lot of organisation. Andrew does a lot of the organisation for those stages. We've got our music stage all day, so lots of cool tunes to relax. A lot of people, hundreds and hundreds of people, bring picnic rugs and grab some food from the vendors and sit down and have a lovely picnic lunch, listen to the music or see all the entertainment that's happening with all the cooking demonstrations and the Ultimate Chef's Challenge. So it's just a great family day out. There's lots of activities for the kids. It's a free event, just a simply gold coin donation at the gate, and that gets you into the draw to all our gate prizes, which we've got fabulous gate prizes again this year. We've got a $2,500 Neff oven to give away. We've got dinner vouchers at Daniel's restaurant and Jack and Jill restaurant and a whole bunch of other restaurants, and so great things to give away and win on the day. And our major travel prize this year is a 5-day gourmet getaway to Queensland, 5 nights in Queensland, all accommodation and travel paid for.
Hard act to follow, Andrew, but we didn't actually get round to the musical side of things. Is that your responsibility as well?
Yes, look, I look after the stages there, and we've been really fortunate, and Avalon have come on board this year, and we've been fortunate enough to be able to move the musicians off the balcony of Pira Homestead and onto their own special stage. So we thank Avalon for that, and we've got Rob and Levi, 2 locals there who have performed every year and have been great support to our festival, and we've got another couple of surprise additions coming in to make guest appearances, and Reed Street, the band, who were there last year. So, in fact, last year we were actually approached by a couple of bands and asked if they could come along and play. So, look, the musical entertainment is a real favourite for people who just want to picnic on the grounds there and listen to some nice music. So, look, the music will be sensational.
Well, good luck to all of you. It's just going to be another sensational day out, I'm sure.
Yep, well, this Sunday we invite everybody to come along and join us at the Lara Food and Wine Festival.
Previewing this year's Lara Food and Wine Festival for News Geelong, this is Ian Nichols.
Thank you, Nico, and I will certainly look forward to the attending to taste the yabbies, the cheeses, the prawns and the gourmet strawberries, just to name a few. News Geelong is your program. As we go to a break, look out for your favourite News Geelong update to YouTube through www.youtube.com/guestmedia, GESTMEDIA. We will return with more news after this.